family is ready to pay a ransom to bring their mother back. The family, including today.
Oh, hold on. This one is at Poke the Bear.
We received your message, and
this is brand new from Fox.
We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
So that is the latest message from the Guthrie siblings to the abductors in the case of their missing mother. And so let's go back through the timeline of the various
pull that up,
messages.
Tanya. Hold
that
on.
was the
Let me
third
check.
message. The first message came out on February 4th.
No, her neck is covered up there. It's different. See what I mean? Hold on, let's see here. We see her throat anyway.
We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her.
It's covered up there.
This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
So that is the latest message from the Guthrie siblings to the abductors in the case of their missing mother. And so let's go back through the timeline of the various messages. That was the third message. The first message came out on February 4th when it was nearly 4 minutes long. And as you'll recall, it was all three of the...
Okay, guys, can y'all imagine? Think about this a second. Think about this. Savannah is a very smart woman. She is a very, very smart woman. She has covered and specialized in investigative, like reporting crime and politics. Those are the two things that Savannah has always specialized in her reporting, right? She knows how the law works. Okay. Now, obviously, it is a family member's name has came up several days ago. We know that. Even, Ashley Banfield put this out, and she said her source was top notch. Can you imagine being in Savannah's shoes and Cameron, the brother Cameron, and they are going to your sister's home? Hey, Dav. They're going to your sister's home and your brother-in-law's home. In my opinion, that Savannah and Cameron have to be like, let's have a come to Jesus meeting, sis. Why are they going back over and over? Why is forensics there 3 times? Why are they there for hours at a time? You know what I mean? That's got to be very, very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. It's the ultimate betrayal. Again, if something happened between, but it's not looking good, because in my opinion, out of all the cases I've covered, law enforcement ain't going back 3 times unless they're collecting evidence and they want something. And the only reason they go back is because something from the first time, you got to think about this, guys. The first time they went there, they're collecting evidence of some sort. They only go back unless that evidence they collected the first time, right? Absolutely. They need more. And it's pointing toward the evidence again, right? And then it's pointing the second time. They need it the third time because there's something there the second time, which means there's something there the third time. You're froze, Daff.
Yep.
Here you go.
Fix it here.
So something
And
is
look,
really wrong.
I agree with you. And last night, it really, in my opinion, looked like they were doing luminol and taking photos.
Yeah. Now, I'm told Tommaso is alone.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Yep. I had some calls early this morning, rather, and he is supposedly alone. And that's got to be uncomfortable, because you remember Annie and him were in a car together. Remember, they were like not showing their face and stuff.
And they were hiding.
Here's my question. Daft, Chad. So, okay, we're having a dinner, right? All 8,000 of us right now are having a dinner. Okay. We had a dinner, and let's just say everything, and there was a little bit of tension, and we're drinking or whatever, and your husband or your wife, okay, drives your mother home. Drives your mother's home, okay? And something happens. Something goes out of control or whatever. You're going, like, aren't you going to, are you going to ask questions about where they were for so long?
Yeah. I'd be like, what took you so long?
Now, I really don't think Annie has anything to do with this. I don't. I think, I pray to God.
Well, the thing is, who was in their house that night? If they keep, I'm just speculating here.
Allegedly, right.
Allegedly, absolutely. Like you just mentioned, they've been back. They went back last night, and from what we could see, it looks like they've did luminol, because you have to do that when it's pitch black. And you can see the flashes, which looks like they were taking pictures of what the luminol had brought forward. Just speculating, right? From what I can tell. Who was in that home that night while they had dinner and played games? Like, who was all there? Did something happen?
Mean like who was there during the gathering?
The gathering, yes. Like how many people?
That's a good question. From what I understand, this was a regular thing. But that's I don't know about that. This Susan says, remember how they said it is in the very beginning that Nancy was a church social. The next day she was at the house. The next day she was at their house playing games and eating dinner. Strange. The night before they was playing dinner, or they were eating dinner and playing games. It was the night before, darling.
The night before she went missing?
Yep. Yeah, it was Saturday.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you so much, Miss Melanie. 10 months, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Hello, Dustin, Mods, and Chad. Hello, Miss Melanie. Really do appreciate you. Guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, whether you're at Daphne's or here or both, bouncing around. Really, really do appreciate y'all being here. But that's something that really bothers me about the daughter. Pardon me. Go ahead and talk.
Oh no, I was just saying. I mean, because if they were all in the house, if he went to drop her off, and like how we were talking yesterday about how she got an Uber to drive her over.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't they just pick her up? I mean, it's not like they live far.
Well, yeah.
And then they drop her off, and then what happened after that? Did someone go back out that night? Just speculating.
Well, and then it kind of makes, we don't know the timeline. Like, I think she made it home. I really do, because her watch and her heart monitor quit working there, and her blood's there. But we're still not getting the full timeline.
We're not. And what about the septic tank that they opened today?
Well, yes.
Think something could have been thrown down the drain?
Do I think?
Well,
they're not there playing in the sewer for fun.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, no, I know. As soon as I saw them get that rod out, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, they're testing. Canadian Cookie, thank you so much, my dear, for gifting 2 pearl necklaces. Really do appreciate that, my dear. If you receive those, make sure you thank our beautiful Canadian Cookie for gifting those. Thank you so much for your support, my love. But yes, I absolutely do. I think they could be testing or whatever. I think tonight is Super Bowl. Yeah. Everyone is glued to their telenovela.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And tonight would be a good night. I was telling Chad just a second ago, tonight would be a good night to do an arrest. If not tonight, then tomorrow. Kash Patel has a scheduled trip for Tucson tomorrow. Don't forget, Trump just spoke about the case and said a couple days ago that we think, we're getting somewhere with this. Now, so like I said, I was talking to locals last night who know things, and they were talking about Tommaso being alone. Okay. Now, FBI, local law enforcement, they all know where he is. They all know where he is. But the thing is, they've been getting ransom letters.
Well, not just that, Justin. Do you find it odd that their home was searched right after they came out and did another video asking the people to please bring their mom back to them?
1000%. I find it odd that they were there three hours last night.
Absolutely.
3 hours is a long time.
Absolutely.
When it comes to forensics, right? Long ass time when it comes to forensics. I mean, they can do a lot in 3 hours. They also came out with what we would say, they came out with evidence bags. That is 100. Absolutely 100. They came out with evidence bags.
They did.
With that last night.
And you could tell they were taking photos too.
Oh, yeah. Photos, luminol, all of that.
So that makes me wonder, I hate to even speculate like this, did it start off at her home and then end up allegedly, just speculating here. I'm not saying it did or it didn't, but what could be there that they want?
I'm going to show you.
Or maybe clothing or something that was thrown out or put there. Or...
Watch this. Look how close they're getting up there.
Oh, yeah.
Watch this. I mean, this is like a septic system, and they're probing that.
Is that the outflow from her house, or is that just the main? Like, that's, what I mean?
I think that's the main.
Okay.
From what I understand. I mean, I think this is a city septic, right? It's a city. They don't have like a septic tank there, do they?
They should. I mean, usually like your septic overflow is usually close to the road. It's like 50 to 100 feet away from your home. And then you have your
What
actual.
I'm saying is this a septic tank where they have to drain themselves, or is this a
Oh,
septic tank where they pay with the city? And I think this is with the
yeah.
city.
Well, how close is it to her house? It looks like it's in her backyard, but
It
then
is.
again,
Remember the other day after this note came out, they went on the roof, they got that other camera, and then they started working in the backyard. Started looking in that backyard and all that. And now today they're in the
yes,
septic system. Sarah Jane, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you for gifting a pearl necklace. Truly, really do appreciate that, my dear. If you received that, make sure you thank Sarah Jane. Okay. No, they said not city. Each house has their own septic.
That's what I thought.
Even better. That's even better.
So
Even
this,
better.
I wonder if this is actually close. This drain here is close to that like playhouse thing that we were looking at yesterday in her backyard.
Yep.
And they were over there looking as well. Remember that in that
Yep.
photo?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if this is close to that.
Okay. All right. Last night, they were in Tommaso and Anna's house. Right?
Yes.
Today, they're in the septic system at Nancy's house.
At Nancy's, yeah. They keep going back and forth. Yeah.
Yes. They're getting something from, in my opinion, from Tommaso's house. And then they're going going where the evidence leads them, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Back and forth.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder if
something
allegedly was found in their garage. I believe it was their garage that they were in last night with the luminol and taking photos. I believe it was the garage. And I wonder if something was left in there, like clothing or something. I don't know. I wasn't in there, and then some items were hidden or thrown in the septic.
I don't know what the church story about her being there debunked. Thank you, Buffy. I don't know what that the church story. I mean, she hadn't been there allegedly at church since COVID. She did it online, if that's what you mean. Thank you so much, Sarah Jane, for gifting another pearl necklace. And Brian, thank you so much. If y'all received that, make sure you thank Sarah and Brian. Really, really do appreciate that. I really hope they find her alive. I don't think they're looking for someone alive. I don't.
I agree 100% with you, Justin.
As much as I would love, and I mean love, to think that Mrs. Guthrie is alive, I don't think there is much to support that at this time.
I agree. Did we hear anything about the HVAC coming there, or did you hear anything about that?
There was a roofing. I've heard HVAC and all that, but I don't think I just don't think that, I mean, they might have checked, the vents and stuff like that, but I just don't see them doing much. I don't know about you. What do you think?
Not sure.
Like, what's your point? What's your
No, I was wondering if they looked in the HVAC system on top of her roof, where where AC goes in. And
you see, this is I don't think, like, it's hard to put, it's not hard to put evidence up, certain evidence, but it's hard to put remains.
Oh, yeah, to carry. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And almost everyone agrees. Hold on, I've got something right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this and we're going to get a live feed.
Go ahead.
I mean, I had an incredible relationship with my mom, and I can only imagine what it's like for Savannah and her siblings. That's number one. Number two, there was a detective on earlier who talked about how sophisticated these people are. I believe they're very sophisticated in terms of, you know, the IP address, using VPNs, messages that could be going through other countries and other IP addresses. Then, you know, it's not the old money drop anymore. It's Bitcoin, the Bitcoin wallet. Then it goes through a blockchain. It could go through other countries. There was a lot of thought that went into this. And if they know they're dealing with someone very smart, Savannah's a very smart woman, and I'm sure her family is as well. They need to know that they have to keep her alive. They knew if they did any kind of casing, and they clearly did, there was talking about a van unusual in the neighborhood. Maybe it was just a van doing work. Who knows? But they knew she was on medication. You could tell from her arms that she had to have medication. Did they grab her medication? Is the medication not there? Did somebody get medication at a drugstore? Did something happen? I don't know. We don't know. And when she continues to ask the abductors to make contact, we don't know if there's backdoor communications going on now.
If there's a line of
right. There may be another line of communication. They are willing to pay, whether it's for, you know, her alive. And I can't imagine the abductors, as sophisticated as they appear to be, don't understand that they want proof of life.
Do you think it's an international sophistication?
There's nothing going on.
I don't know
there.
that it's international, but what I'm saying is that they're using, you know, technology today. Old crimes are being committed in new ways because of advanced technology. It's hard for us to figure this out.
Let me take you into that just a little bit, Judge, because you at DOJ, you know, they deal with this every day. I have a close friend.
I think tomorrow, Kash Patel is going to be giving a speech. I'll just say that. I think he's going to be giving a speech tomorrow on an arrest. And I think everyone knows it's coming. The media is gearing up for this. We're waiting.
That was subject of health, you know, hospital chain of sorts. And, you know, these hackers come in and they make a ransom, and it's all done Bitcoin. And the DOJ and the FBI gets involved, and they try and help these companies, in the case of my friends, to actually make the payment.
1 second. Pima County Sheriff's Office just did an update at the request of the Guthrie family. Pima County Sheriff's Department will maintain a presence at Nancy Guthrie's residence for security. Media and the public are reminded to follow all traffic and private property laws. No trespassing is allowed at the Guthrie property. Violations are subject to enforcement.
They shouldn't be trespassing anyways. That's just...
I mean, the police are there, right? They're there right now. See, this is the thing. You know what I think they're doing? I'll be honest with you right now. I think, I do think that they're doing forensics and stuff at the house right now. But I think they are doing this while they're probably going to go do an arrest here in a little bit.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Law enforcement loves to distract.
And what's the biggest time to distract? Would be at the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about just the presence at the home.
Oh, yeah. Now. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
they're saying that they're for security.
It's bread and circus.
They should have left. They definitely should have left up that police tape. They really should.
There's been no arrest. There's been no arrest yet.
Who said
no
that?
Arrest?
No. We're just saying that there is probably most likely going to be soon.
I think there's going to be an arrest tonight or tomorrow for sure.
I think so as well.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to let me finish playing this, and we're going to get to the 41 or 43 minutes. I'm going
to make it go away, because then when it goes, you know, public, then of course it's a bigger problem to contain. And the ultimate goal is to not be taken, you know, ransom, kidnapped, if you will. In this case, does it seem like these alleged kidnappers might be at the sophistication level of someone that would like take, ransom kidnapping of like a company.
Yeah, I think they're very sophisticated. I mean, here we are. It's a week later, and now, thank goodness we've got the president adding whatever resources that they need. And we're still going back to where we started. They're going back to the roof. They're going back to the daughter's house. We don't know a lot. They're keeping a lot close to the vest. Who took her home? We don't know. Who was at dinner that night? Were there other people at dinner? Were there any kind of conversations that we may not know about? They know about it. We don't know about it. They pulled the Ring camera off. She is now separated. The pacemaker is no longer connected to her phone. These people knew the woman was on a pacemaker. They knew she was on medication.
Do you think they made mistakes in the investigation?
So they're doing the other day that they were in there doing the Celebrate, and I think that they have all of that back now, and they're going to know if there was any communication between Tommaso, and if there was any communication between even Annie or any of Tommaso's, if he knows more or whatever. So that they've pulled phones. If there's, people usually delete their messages, right? You don't usually say, hey, help me move a body, and not delete it, even though it doesn't do anything as well. So it's they're looking for, they're not only looking for Nancy, but they're looking for things, evidence, obviously, that ties Nancy and others, if you will, too.
What do you think could have caused the blood? Do you think someone could have, I know we spoke briefly about it yesterday. What do you think the blood was caused from?
I think it's violence. I mean, just flat out violence. I mean, listen, if you, for you to get rid of cameras first, right? To get rid of cameras first before all of this takes place, that shows some level of premeditation.
I agree.
Right? You are intending, whoever this person's is or whatever, you are intending to do harm of some degree. Right? I think she was hit with a rock when unlocking the door. Well, seeking justice, you could absolutely right. I want to go. I don't want to go through some scenarios that are plausible.
Yes,
right?
I would love to do that. Yes.
The house is an active crime scene. And this is what okay, think about this. This drives me nuts. It's day 7. We're at day 7. And this is the 4th time that they've been back there. They should have kept at a crime scene the entire time.
A week today, she was eating dinner with them, with her family.
Okay. Someone send me something. Oh, wow.
The scene is continued.
We were looking at this scar a minute ago.
Oh, yeah, I overheard that. Yes.
Someone sent me this picture. Let me show you this picture, guys.
Nancy?
No, Annie.
Oh, on Annie. Okay.
Now, I don't see anything there.
I see something right here. I don't know if that's my computer or...
What, right there?
Can you blow it up a little bit, or is it just that? Like right here. I don't know if there's something there. She's got like the same necklace I do, right? Same one. It's funny.
Oh, maybe
Okay.
she does have something right there.
Yeah, it's so blurry though. That might even be her hair.
No, I think that's a scar.
Hmm.
I think that's a scar. Hold on. Let me ask this person 1 second.
No, her kids live there, right, with her?
What is it?
Her kids live there at home with them, right? Or
She, yeah. Well, yeah, they're not elderly. They're not old kids.
No, I know they're younger kids.
Yeah.
They're
I mean, they're like middle
young
age.
tweens or whatever,
Yeah.
right? Tweens.
Yeah.
So they were there that night when Nancy came over.
She has one child.
Okay, so the other two had to have been Savannah's then, right? Or the brothers, maybe, I'm guessing.
Thank you, Haley, for 4 months.
Thank you, Miss Haley. Yes. Thank you, everybody, for being here with us.
Yeah.
We are all on the edge of our seats because we know something is going to happen soon.
We think. Allegedly, in our opinion.
Yeah. I mean, it's tweens. Okay. There you go. Yeah.
Okay. 1 second here.
Yeah, they have.
AVOA just said investigators are back at the Nancy Guthrie home following the leads Saturday morning. Okay. The driver of the gray SUV, accompanied by a sheriff's deputy holding a folder, entered Nancy Grace's backyard. They searched the area for more than 30 minutes. During the search, a deputy was seen with a pole in their hand. The search concluded at 11:35 a.m. local time when the driver of the gray SUV departed. Another sheriff's deputy arrived shortly after and parked in front of the house. Two Pima County Sheriff's Departments and a black truck remained at the scene.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have a new article that just came out. I don't know if it talks more about the septic too. I don't know if you went over this yet.
What's that? You want to read it?
Yeah, do you mind? Or I don't know if you went over it when I was it on yet?
What's that?
I don't know if you went over, it's just came out about an hour ago now, this article did. It talks about the septic. It kind of goes into the septic and stuff like that, the article.
Go ahead, read it.
Shows more footage? Okay. All right. I got it pulled up whenever you're done with the video. Yeah, look at all the media lined up now.
You want to just read it while
Yeah, I could read it while you're showing that, of course. So it talks about, says, officers were seen searching the septic tank behind Nancy Guthrie's home Sunday as a desperate hunt for the missing 84-year-old continues. Drone footage shows 3 officers opening a manhole cover. Justin just showed that just a few moments ago. Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead. I got to tell y'all something in a minute. I forgot to tell y'all earlier. Go ahead.
Okay. It just goes to say that the opening the manhole cover in the backyard in the back of the house and sticking a long pole inside. So it is in the backyard at the back of the house. And I'm wondering if it's close to that like playground thing that she had in the yard where they were searching on the ground the other day. And it says, however, officers left the septic tank search empty-handed. No further information has been released on what they were looking for inside there. Per Pima County Sheriff's Department, officers will remain at Nancy's property at all times for security. So I wonder if they sent the paid security home.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
I don't think so. No, one's at Tommaso's house and one is at Nancy's house.
It goes on to say the investigation into Nancy's disappearance has taken a grim turn as it enters the 8th day. On Saturday evening, a defeated Savannah took to social media to issue another emotional plea to her mother's alleged kidnappers. in which she also offered to pay the ransom. And it said ABC affiliate, KGUN9 reported the potential kidnappers demanded the Guthrie family pay $6 million in Bitcoin by the deadline of Monday, February 9th at 5 p.m. Mountain Time.
Yes,
we
6
received
million.
Yeah, that's crazy. Gosh. And it goes on to say, we received your message and we understand, said Savannah, the Today anchor, along with her brother Cameron and sister Annie.
So, okay, hold on. I'm going to tell y'all something. Just give me 1 second, okay? Because I'm texting with someone. Just give me 1 second, guys, okay? Go ahead, talk, because I'm just trying to get this info.
Okay. So as of now, we have been told that Tommaso is not with the rest of the family. We don't know where he's at. He's allegedly, yeah. He's by himself, allegedly, right? I don't know if that means. I'm just going to leave it at that. So we don't know what they found in the septic. Now we do know, well, allegedly, I can pretty much tell they were doing luminol last night in Annie's garage. And it looked like they were taking photos from the flashes that you could actually see. So if you know anything about luminol, you have to use it at nighttime. And it looked like they were taking pictures of what they might have found, if that makes sense. So, yeah, what do you guys think? I believe that we will have some type of arrest, in my opinion, coming soon. Or answers, right? What do you think?
I'm almost done, I promise, guys.
You're fine.
My phone's blowing up and I've gotten some stuff coming in.
No, you're fine. Thanks, guys. Please hit that like button for us, you guys. I appreciate you. So I want to hear what you guys think. What do you think happened to Nancy that night? Where do you think the blood came from? I know some people are like, she got hit over the head with a rock, right? Maybe. I know a lot of people are saying like the pacemaker may have been cut out of her because it's just right underneath the skin. It's not that deep. I know some people were saying that. Some people are saying maybe, she hit her head or hit her arm or something on the way out or way in, trying to get in her door. But yet she goes in through the garage door. So why would the blood be at the front door? Think about that, right? So if she went in through the garage door, why, unless somebody was moving her out the front door, would there be blood at the front door? So that's something to think about. Yeah, I agree with that. I think they will have something either early morning or even tonight. Yeah. Robbery gone wrong, maybe. I just feel that nothing from what they've told us, nothing of value was taken except for Nancy, right? Like no materialistic, like we were told if they took her rings. And I know some people are like, well, that stuff can be traced. I mean, you can melt down gold and stuff like that where it's not going to be traced, right? I mean, yeah, it's going to be hard to do, but still, I don't think it's a robbery.
So, they allegedly asked Tommaso yesterday to take a polygraph.
Yes.
And he has allegedly declined. Allegedly.
I heard that Annie had to take one too, allegedly. Did she?
I don't know about her. The person I'm speaking with. Let me ask.
Vanessa, thank you so much for your super sticker. Could the blood drops in the front be from something blood soaked, like a towel they were holding, which is why it randomly ended? Could be like something that was soaked and then just, it could be, absolutely. Like if they were carrying something out that way and then.
Was he?
Thank you, Vanessa, for your super sticker, hon. It could be, absolutely. So I wonder if he lawyered up.
Know if she was, yeah.
Do you know if he's lawyered up? Wow. How could that? Wow. Usually people have asked to take a polygraph. You know, it's one of the first things usually.
Allegedly. Yes.
Wow.
I don't know about. She doesn't know if she did one or not, but about him, allegedly he did not.
Declined. Wow.
Declined, allegedly.
That is not good.
Could the blood drops in front of be something soaked like a towel that they were holding, which is why they randomly ended? Absolutely, Vanessa. Yes, absolutely.
That would be a lot of blood.
I mean, to me, it wasn't a lot of blood.
Well, if it was in a towel and dripping that much, it would be, or something. You know what I mean?
Ashley Banfield was right. In my opinion, I know people are one way or another about Ashley, but they're one way or another about everybody. You know, people are.
Yeah,
people.
true.
But so far, in my opinion, everything that she said is making sense. At the very least, right? She said her source was top shelf. And sorry, I'm getting some text in. And she said this when everyone was just like crickets. You know, we weren't even thinking anybody at that point. You know what I mean? It's just going to be so difficult if someone, again, if it is family, like this is going to destroy the family. It's just going to fucking destroy this family.
It will. It will. And what could have, exactly, Diane Hawkins Reese, what could have started this, right? Has this been going on for a while? Was there, and I'm just speculating, please, this is not, I'm just speculating. Did Nancy change her will? I know that they have, I don't know if they have properties together, but was she selling something, or did it upset somebody along the way? Was this planned, or was this just a?
They are.
You know what I mean?
Is the son-in-law in debt? Well, there's this article that I was just getting ready to show you guys about some property and all of that. Hold on. Chase down a lead. Someone said, Mike Ruitt said, chase down a lead that went nowhere today, but in the process, I learned that there was a lot of public land accessible to van lifers, drifters, RV folks, and homeless just a few miles outside town. The kind of place you could park for a while and not be bothered. No questions asked.
Oh, interesting.
This is a reporter from Fox.
Very interesting.
Sounds like he might be working something. So,
going down a rabbit hole.
let me find this article because it's very interesting. It's not like a okay. It's called Tommaso claims about bandmate. Oh, I've got the band videos and stuff. Do y'all want to see that? I've got the band videos and stuff. Do y'all want to see that?
I would love
me
to
know.
see.
Put a 1, put an 11. I think I've got the. Wait a second. Yeah. I hope it's not copywritten.
Yeah, I was about to say it has music in it. Let me fix something real quick.
Nope, I don't think it's copywritten.
I'm going to turn my camera off for 1 second.
You want to see Tommaso and stuff in action?
His grunge music.
You want to see some grunge? Word to the mother? No, that's rap.
I don't know if I can fix this.
Oh my god. I am not hip or cool. Okay.
You're so
I'm
cool,
the type of person that does the Macarena like
if you like pina coladas.
Yeah. I
see what
embarrassing the shit out of my kids. Okay. All right, here we go. Shirley, what's it called? Winch Club. Here we go.
Awesome.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. All right, and if you look here, here is Tommaso.
Yep.
He wants to play the metal. This is Tommaso in there.
It's a different one than the one I seen. Yeah.
He was a
He's
teacher.
the one in the back. Yeah.
No, he's the one
Biology
playing the
teacher.
guitar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, biology teacher, you guys.
Oh my god, I know. He reminds me of so much of Stephen Stearns.
Mm-hmm. Biology. How long ago was this? Like 10 years ago, 15?
2008.
Yeah, okay, a while back. Doesn't seem like that long ago, but it definitely is. Oh my goodness. Almost 20 years?
When was the most recent one? Oh, that's
I
the
seen
most
one with
recent one.
a pink background that he did. Maybe it was a short. I didn't know he had his own.
Soon we'll be telling the whole stadium how Liberty Mutual customizes cards.
Sorry, I do it without the. This is. Oh, that's him singing.
Yeah.
See?
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's nice. Oh yeah.
Well, he's not. Well, he's got a microphone too. He was singing in the beginning. So this is considered grunge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ska, grunge music. Yes, the older you get, the quicker time goes by. Isn't that the truth?
That is so true.
Mm-hmm.
So true. Okay. What time is it in Arizona? 6:20, 5:24, 3:20.
Yeah.
right there. Okay, let me pull.
No, it's not a wedding band. I guess they could do. I mean, I guess they could do weddings if you want a wedding with alternative rock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, I subscribe. Not sure what I'm watching here. April, thank you so much for subscribing. They are a divorce band.
Divorce.
Justin, check the titles on the album and songs. I believe I read a song called Ooh, really? It seems kind of dark.
YouTuber.
He should not give up his day job.
Timu Grunge.
Timu Grunge.
You guys are so funny. Stop. Did you look into the deed stuff I sent you earlier? I apologize.
Oh, that's what I was getting to. Crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw. I was looking more, and then I got. I have.
So this is an article by the Hindu Times, and it says Tommaso claims about bandmate Dominic Evans' power of attorney emerge in Nancy Guthrie kidnapping.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy Guthrie, Savannah Guthrie's mother, has been missing since Sunday, and authorities reportedly said son-in-law Tommaso, how do you pronounce his last name?
Ciano, I believe.
Ciani was the last one to see her. Nancy Guthrie's disappearance has sparked a lot of interest in the son-in-law, Tommaso. The mother of the Today Show host, Samantha Guthrie, was reported last seen on Sunday, and authorities believe that she was kidnapped from her home. Tommaso, who was married to Savannah's sister, Annie Guthrie, was reportedly the last one to see her Saturday night. Nancy Guthrie had a dinner with Annie, who reportedly lives close to the home in Tucson, Arizona. Pima County Sheriff's Chris Nanos reportedly told the New York Times that Tommaso dropped Guthrie off after dinner. Authorities believe that Guthrie had been taken between Saturday night and Sunday morning. While there is a lot of social media interest in Tommaso, given that he was the last one to see her, the Pima County sheriffs have said they've not made anyone a suspect, blah, 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 blah. Let's get to the real point of this. Authorities also explained that in the standard procedure to talk to the people who might have contacts with Guthrie prior to the kidnapping and hence spoken to Tommaso. While investigators continue to search for Nancy Guthrie, several claims have been made about Tommaso's band and allegedly power of attorney. To be sure, these claims have come from unverified profiles. HT, the Hinduism Times, could not independently verify these claims, but here we go. Tommaso Ciani, power of attorney claims. A post from X that Tommaso had, quote, special durable power of attorney. And the tweet was, Tommaso Ciani, the principal, sign my name to this hashtag power of attorney on May 16th, 2025, and being fully sworn, do declare to the undersigned authority that I signed and execute the instrument as my power of attorney, and that I sign it willingly or willingly directed another to sign it for me, and that I execute it as my free and voluntary act of purposes expressed in the power of attorney, and that I am 18 years of old or older in sound mind, under no constraint or undue influence. Okay. Ooh, did y'all see this document? Look at this, guys. Hold on.
All right.
Is that the...
Okay.
Did y'all see this? Recorded requested by Catalina Title Insurance Agency and when recorded, mail to Tommaso Ciani and Annie P. Guthrie.
Is that the deed? Or you said the title?
No, this is a power of attorney.
Let me pull this up. I'm going to blow it up if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's okay. That's different.
Boy.
Wow.
Okay, let's see what it says. Pardon me. Here we go.
Wow.
Known all men by these presents that Tommaso Ciani, the undersigned principal hereby, okay, we read all that, and appoints Annie Pierce Guthrie, agent, my true and lawful name, and with all power and authority to act in my name, place, and stead, and my use and benefits in the way which I myself could do if I were personally present to sell, convey, purchase, acquire, mortgage, or otherwise encumber, transfer, entrust, borrow money, and execute and delivery notes, therefore, loan money and receive notes and security, therefore, and take or perform any other acts necessary of inappropriate reading the real property described on Exhibit A attached hereinto and incorporate herein by reference of the real property, end quote. In addition, my agent is specifically authorized to perform the following acts on his or her own behalf for his or her own benefit only if my witness and I initial each other specific act below. And you can see there is Tommaso's signature and JW. Okay, who is JW? Accept payment of a commission, fee, or compensation in connection with the real property. This was recorded 6/10/2025, by the way.
Yep. Half a year ago. Yep. Last summer.
Accept payments for any portion of the proceeds from the sale or financing of the principals and witnesses. Execute any and all documents necessary to complete the sale, purchasing, and financing subject property described herein. The power, meaning the power of attorney, shall not be affected by subsequently disability or incapability of the principal or lapse of time. All acts done by my agent pursuant to the power during any special of the disability or incapability or uncertainty as to whether I am dead or alive shall have the same effects and ensure to the benefit of and blind me of my heirs and bind me of my heirs.
Bind me. There you go. That's
devices
weird.
And personal representation as if I were alive. Contempt. Sorry, I can't hardly see shit.
It's okay.
Competent, and not disabled. I hereby ratify that my agent shall lawfully do or cause to be done by virtue of this power. The special doable power of attorney shall be governed by and constructed in accordance with the laws of the state of Arizona. I, Tommaso Ciani, the principal, sign the name to this power of attorney 16th day of May 2025, and being first duly sworn to declare to the undersigned authority that I sign and execute this instrument as the power of attorney, and that I sign it willingly and willfully direct another to sign it for me. That I execute it in my free will and voluntary for the purpose expressed in the power of attorney, and that I am 18 years of older and a sound of mind and no constraint or... Okay. The witness. Okay, this is the witness.
Do these run out? I know power of attorney usually lasts 6 months to a year.
Okay, listen to this. Note, the power of attorney gives the person whom you designate your agent broad powers to handle real property, which may include powers to privilege, sell, or otherwise dispose of real property without advance notice to you or approval by these powers will exist even after you become disabled, incapable, incompetent. Consequently, if there is anything about this form that you do not understand, you should ask a lawyer and explain it to you. Okay, here's the real estate property. Oh, shit.
Justin, was
What?
this, you know, the one that I sent you earlier? It's the same month and year.
I don't.
Yes, the one in Florida.
This is getting deep.
I'm going to send this to you.
Oh,
Same
Lord.
year, June 2025.
My head is spinning now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me see if I can... Hold on. Let me zoom this in a little bit so y'all can see it a little bit closer. Because it says the property.
Is it in Florida or is it in Arizona?
It's in Tucson.
Oh, the one I sent is Florida.
No. Lot 22 in Block 17 of El Rio Park addition to the city of Tucson, a subdivision of Pima County, Arizona. According to the map or plat thereof, recorded in the office of the county recorder of Pima County, Arizona, in Book 6 of Map 6 and plats of page 17, therefore, aka 1410 West Niagara Street, Tucson. Here we go.
Ooh.
Google Earth.
That's right next. Oh, that's not too. Well, that's not too far from the gas station where they got the cameras.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right here because I have everything saved. Yeah, the gas station.
Was it West Niagara? Let me see here.
Yes, West Niagara. Yeah, it's close to her house too. It's right there. Yeah, it's close to that gas station.
Guys.
Yep. So if they went there, they would have passed the gas station coming from either one of their homes, Annie's or her home.
Which one is this? Did they blur this shit out? Or which it says this one's 1410, but I want to make sure. 1408. Yeah, this is 1410. Oh, hold on. What kind of fucking car is that right there? That's a Honda. I wonder if this is rental.
What's that noise?
What do you mean, what's that noise?
I heard some banging or something for a minute.
Oh. Might have been my mouse.
No. Mouse banging. I find it sus because it's close to that gas station where they wanted cameras, right? What's in front of that SUV? Does it look like a white vehicle to you, like a white truck or van or something? Can you move over more to the right and look in the carport?
No, because when I move it, it goes away.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It's 1410. 4 miles apart.
Well, that's strange that they bought another one in Florida too. And power of attorney, you could do anything.
medical power of attorney, health, not power of attorney. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get to the other part of this. C. Taylor, hold on, I gotta read the rest of it. Okay, and there's no link between the alleged document and Nancy Guthrie. It just resurfaced after the kidnapping, and many online were quick to assert that such documentation was commonplace. I want to know this. You know what I want to know? I want to know if she's got life insurance. That's what I want to know.
That I don't think we could find out, though.
Yeah. I want to know if there's a life insurance policy up in here. That's what's very interesting.
I'm sure she does. I mean, I don't see why she wouldn't. Most everybody does.
Who did it go to? Probably just investment. Any are the parties in the POG. Tommaso, and here I'll pull it up again. No problemo. I'll make it bigger for you guys if you want to see it. That way you can take a screenshot.
Yeah, a lot of older people have life insurance. I have life insurance now, so I'm getting older.
You're getting older, Daphne.
I am. I'm an old lady.
You're not an old lady.
What's that noise?
That's my mouse. I know that's why because when
Is it your mouse?
Yeah.
It sounds like something's opening my gate or banging my door down or something. It's very odd. Guys, thank you for being here with us. Can you, whichever chat you're in, could you please hit that like button? And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to our channels. Yeah, JW is a witness, of course. I'm going to drop.
It and love it because we love you. And you know that we love you and there's nothing you can do about it. We love you. Love you. I don't care if you're hate watching. I love you. Stinking love you. All right, here we go. Here it is. You can screenshot it. I'm going to do it like this so y'all can screenshot it real quick.
So what is the number on that one? The other one I have is 202518. What is that one? 202518. Okay, so that's. Oh, the numbers
She said 1410 sold in June of 2025. How interesting.
Both of them are, yeah. And the document numbers are almost exactly the same, except for this one ends in 6110.
There's something going on here.
8110283.
Right, here's one.
Yeah, 610322.
I'm going to give you two now.
Same months, same document numbers almost. Very strange.
There's something going on.
I agree. There's something doesn't smell good here.
Yeah.
Screen's black.
Here,
is it just me? Okay.
Here's page 2.
Okay.
Sold for $379,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tommaso gave Annie POA and what? I read it the whole thing earlier. Tommaso, the principal, signed my name to this power of attorney this day. Okay. I'm pulling up something here. Just bear with me. Wait, what? Ooh. Hold on, guys. Getting some more documents in.
Yeah, no.
All right. Y'all want to see about the septic tank, how many gallons and stuff it is?
Yes. I was wondering.
I've got all the deets. All the deets and deleted tweets. Okay, let me show you the third one. Let me show you the third one real quick.
Okay.
Because you know how we do it here. We get the good stuff. the stuff that matters. Hit that thumbs up button, y'all. I'm working like a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest right now. So please hit the thumbs up and share this live out.
Got a thing on pacemaker.
This is the second one.
Okay, perfect.
Now we're going to get to the disposal system, if you will.
Okay, lot 22. That's the place we just showed, right?
Okay, here we go.
Oh, yes.
This septic tank was put in November 1st, 1991.
One was built, yeah.
Okay. And is constructed in accordance with the Pima County. So that's been in there a long time. 91, 2001, 2021. So 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Or 35 years. Sorry.
35. It was built in 1969 too, her place. So it's a new septic.
But look, it's got Nancy, because Nancy's lived there since the 70s, like in Arizona. Property, Nancy Guthrie, size of absorption field, 600 square feet, septic tank, 1,000 gallons.
Wow.
Okay. As required by Pima County Ordinance 1985-186, Septic System Ordinance, to whom it may concern. This was 10/15/1991. Damn, hold on. Let me pull up my stuff. I thought we were up here. Is your camera off, Daph?
My camera's off. Yes. Do you want me to put on?
Doesn't matter. It's up to you. Thank you for contacting the Pima County Water Waste Management Department in regarding mention above. In addition to your inquiry, our records indicate the following: the property is over 200 feet from the Pima County sewer line.
200
That's interesting.
Feet?
200 feet is over 200 feet. The nearest public sewer capable of providing service is 8-inch line. So the nearest public sewer, it's an 8-inch line. If we may be further assistance, please do not hesitate in contacting us.
That's not
okay. And here's a picture of how the sewer is laid out.
Yeah, she bought it in 1975, it looks like. Okay. So it's newish, newer than the house. The sewer is what they were just searching, you guys.
And if you're on a what's it called, a Zoom call, or not Zoom, a phone or whatever, you can absolutely ooh, hold on, I'm getting some more stuff in.
Okay, this is the sewer. They just
trench separation. Yeah, I can zoom in. I've got more stuff coming in as well.
Thank you, Miss Shannon. Thank you so much for your super sticker, my love.
Thank you, Miss Shannon.
Yeah, thank you for being a mod.
Love,
Miss Shannon.
You can zoom in with your fingers too.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I've got.
So.
Check this out, guys.
Yep, for permit.
This was the install. The undersigned hereby applies to permit to install, alter sewage disposable facilities. Nancy Guthrie subdivision, Catalina Foothills number 5. Mets and bounds, size of lot 205. I'm assuming feet by 201 acre. That's a pretty big lot. You know what I mean? Type of water, public COT. I don't know what that means. Okay, look at this. For domestic installation, guest house system.
For the mother-in-law suite.
Oh, I wonder if they're two separate septic systems.
For the mother-in-law suite?
I wonder that too, Joe.
It should.
I wonder if
they probably go to the main one though.
For domestic, no, yeah, for domestic. Okay, 2 bedrooms. Ooh, percolation test. That sounds disgusting. 8 minutes, inch /inch. Boring groundwater under 100 feet. Soil testing. Christie excavating tank size 1,000 gallons. Absorb. Okay. Existing tank too small. May have ravished leach field failure. So she put a new septic system in 1991.
Yeah, she's had 4 things done because it shows 4 permits since 1991.
Let's get it percolating. Perk test is
We'll probably outflow in.
What's that? Perk test is to see how well it drains.
So if something's clogging it up, something's been put down there.
There's not a million in chat.
A million in chat.
What's a million in chat?
Lots.
There is 9,000 watching total, or close to 9,000 right now.
So she's had 4 permits since 1991. So we know one. Then her roof has to be another one.
Existing 196 gallon tank may have something. It failed.
Are they looking major?
Okay, look at this. Main house, 2 bedroom guest house. And this was 196 gallon tank. Right here. It's separate. 2 different septic.
I'm gonna pull it up.
2 different existing system, existing utilities. There was 2 different ones.
Okay, I see the existing 196 gallons. Okay. An existing system. What is it with the question mark though by it? You see what I'm talking about with the question mark over on the other side? Existing system, question mark. Is that just the old one that was there? And they put a larger one in? Or something? Sorry.
Hold on. Please clarify who the power of attorney is regarding. It's Tommaso and Ann Guthrie. That's who the power of attorney is.
And they bought a bunch
regarding that I showed you guys earlier. Septic tank, liquid capacity, distance from structure. Okay, all of that. And that's all for that. Now, we got, hold on, guys. Got some stuff coming in.
Yeah, I could have been tired too.
What's that?
Oh, I was just answering what you were just saying. That's all. Repeating. Let's
okay.
There's more action.
Sewer system. Okay, we got that. Okay. I'm going to come back to this in just a second because I think there's some stuff coming out, guys. Do you have something you want to say?
Yeah, I just have some pacemaker stuff I was going to go over, but I mean, if you have something.
1 second.
But it's no rush because I know people are asking about it. Let me see 1 second.
$6 million. Here we go.
In the abduction of Savannah Guthrie's mother, Nancy, the family now saying they will pay the ransom.
Thank you, Miss Shannon.
At the same time, News
Love you,
Nation
darling.
capturing a number of police cars coming in and out of the 84-year-old's Arizona home overnight. But there is more to this story, as we also know a critical deadline is fast approaching. News Nation's Nancy Liu is live in Tucson this morning with this new plea from the Guthrie family. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning, Brooke. The new video message, yet another heartbreaking thing to see and hear, with Savannah Guthrie speaking directly to the person or persons who've kidnapped her mother.
We received your message and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
The carefully worded message and announced intention to pay millions in Bitcoin ransom seems to indicate the family may have received proof of life recently. Sheriff's deputies were back at Nancy Guthrie's house not long.
Okay, tell me, guys, do y'all think they actually got proof of life of Nancy Guthrie?
No.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I have a feeling they got something to make them think that she's not alive just by the way they spoke last night. But that's just me. I mean, and putting it 2 and 2 together with her medicine not being with her, and then the blood found, and then now with other things coming out, I just
not at all. Damn,
sorry,
I gotta
guys.
show y'all something in a second, but I just keep getting it. Hold on.
After that video release, and a new law enforcement presence was also spotted at the home of Annie Guthrie, several miles away, with unmarked cars there for several hours. Through the shaded windows, photo flashes could be seen going off numerous times. And after nearly 3 hours, deputies were seen coming out of the home with blue gloves and brown bags. Now, so far this morning, there are no new indications of any movement or developments overnight. Savannah Guthrie and her siblings have largely remained sequestered at her older sister's home, which is several miles away. Brooke?
Nancy, we know all of this is happening as we have a deadline fast approaching in this case. What can you tell us about that and any new information about this ransom?
Yeah, Brooke. Supposedly that second deadline is looming, closing in tomorrow. And it's being reported by one of the outlets that received the initial ransom letter that the deadline is for a $6 million payment by 5 p.m. Mountain Time. However, many other details have been kept undisclosed at the request of law enforcement, and that is to protect the family and the investigation. Brooke?
Okay, Nancy Liu in Arizona this morning. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.
Thank you, Chris.
Oh, that's so loud.
Can we talk about the 41 minutes? Can we talk about that? Because this is key. 1:47 in the morning, the Ring doorbell is ripped out.
Yep.
2:12, 1:47. Let's see here. That is 13, 22, 25 minutes later.
Yep.
The motion detected on another camera. Right?
Yes.
That is 25 minutes, but it wasn't saved. 2:28 in the morning is when the pacemaker apps disconnects from the phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
3-4 minutes. In my opinion, this perpetrator is ripping out all of these cameras 1 second.
Well, it said the ones inside weren't. Well, I mean, we really never got confirmation. The ones inside, like, they weren't tampered with, so, which was odd. But the one, and that's where it gets me, because it says the doorbell camera disconnects, right? So that tells me someone took the battery out of it, because usually doorbell cameras have batteries or they have solar, which plugs into the battery and runs it. And then it says, like, literally at 2:12, so 1:47 to 2:12, camera software detects a person. So that tells me it's a different camera other than the doorbell camera. So is there another Ring stick-up camera or something that was around? But that's the one that didn't have any subscription. So doorbell is different from the other one that didn't have a subscription. The one on the roof, yeah. But yeah, and then waited so long, right? So I wonder, so from 9:50 p.m., her garage door closes. And then
what is it?
No, I was just talking because the cameras, it has to be like the ones inside. He never confirmed if those were taken down or anything. Or,
well, okay, 41 minutes. I mean, if they're taken, I would assume so, in my opinion. Wonder, since they had her POA. Well, no. Another day, they didn't have. We don't know if they had her power of attorney. If they were also paying her bills for her, maybe that's why the subscription wasn't being paid. That's a good point. I mean, if that is true, you never know who's doing someone's bills.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if they had the power of attorney over her, or if it was, it could have been all the kids, or one of the kids. I don't.
Usually there's one child that.
There's usually one.
Mm-hmm.
But you would, in my opinion, you would think it would be the one that's closest.
Yeah, but they said she was sound, like her mind was sharp as a tack.
Doesn't matter. You still need a power of attorney.
Yeah.
You're 84 years old.
Yeah. So I wonder who had that.
You need a power of attorney. Doesn't matter how old you are. In my opinion, it would be the person that's closest to the house.
Yeah, no, I see that. But sometimes it's not. Like,
sometimes it's not.
No, it's usually the favorite.
I don't know about that.
Not trying to say, not trying to be mean. My uncle, he had to travel like freaking 2 hours because he was the power of attorney holder when my father lived like right down the road.
Yeah.
So it's like
depends. It depends. But
yeah.
The problem is the 41-minute window. 1:47, the doorbell disconnects. 2:12, 25 minutes later, a motion detected. In my opinion, during this 25 minutes, this person is out there ripping shit out of the house, off the house.
Yeah.
And then at 2:28 is when this pacemaker disconnects. I think this is when she's being moved.
Mm-hmm. But think about it, Justin. How did nobody see this car coming down the street? Because you've got other houses. It's not like you don't have other houses there. Like, are they going to walk all that way? Like,
no, they're going to drive.
They're going to drive.
So exactly who this is. They know
exactly
they have who this is.
They have to.
I mean, yes. Yes, boss. Yeah, the POA, the power of attorney, is for Annie and
Tomas. Yeah. You say tomato, I say tomato.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's who it's for. What is this?
Yeah. Oh, this was just talking about the pacemaker, because I know some people were wondering about that.
Okay.
And it's just talking about what they do. Do you want to go over it, or we don't have to? Okay, so this is like a pacemaker. It sits right over here by the collarbone. If you guys, because some people were saying like it could have been cut out of her. That's what the blood was from. So it's just a small device underneath the skin, like under your collarbone, and it just keeps your heart steady, right? And I'm just going to read this part right here. So here's the pacemaker right underneath your collarbone. It says a pacemaker is a small battery operated device, roughly the size of a matchbox. So it's small, implanted under the skin, usually near the collarbone, to regulate a slow or irregular heartbeat by sending electrical impulses to the heart. And it improves quality of life by reducing symptoms like fainting, fatigue, dizziness, with batteries lasting 6 to 15 years. Wow. It says, do pacemakers stop working after a person dies? So it says not immediately, but they become ineffective. A pacemaker continues to emit electrical pacing impulses as long as the battery has power.
Thank you, Jam.
After death, it says the heart muscle. I'm sorry.
What was it?
So this is, will the pacemaker, does it stop working after somebody passes away, right? It still has a battery in there. So it says not immediately. So it doesn't stop immediately.
No.
Yeah.
Pacemakers, a lot of times, when I was in hospice, they will continue. A lot of times they work really effectively, and they will prolong people's lives.
Yeah.
And so when I worked at the funeral home, we would have to take them. They're very easy to take out, by the way. They're very easy to take out. I don't think that was taken out in this case. But regardless, we had to take them out right before we would cremate.
Yeah, you have to take everything.
The pacemaker.
Yeah, this just says, can a because a lot of people have questions about this.
Yeah.
It says, can a pacemaker show where a person is located? No. That's why it was linked to her phone and disconnect. So no, a pacemaker do not track people. It's not like a GPS in them. Do not have a GPS. Do not transmit location or data. Do not connect to satellites. Do not independently connect to cell towers. Do not function as a tracking device. So it's not like an air tag underneath there, right? What about remote monitoring? It says some pacemakers can transmit medical data only when near a paired monitor, such as a home bedside monitor, a hospital or clinic receiver, a long-term care facility monitoring station. These monitors are stationary, act only as a relay, and then transmit medical data, not local data.
Right. Okay.
There's no way. There's just no way for it to show.
That
Fortunately.
Just getting something in from Fox here.
Okay, here, I'll remove this real quick.
Fox.
Yeah, they don't.
Is just 1 second, guys. I'm getting some information.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, guys, please hit that like button for us if you do not mind. Thank you, Miss April, for becoming a new member, Justin. Justin's channel.
Hold on, guys.
Welcome, welcome. I know there's been a lot of questions about that. Like if it can't, since it connects to her iPhone, can it connect to something?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have been asking that.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, NJMC, for becoming a new member. We appreciate you being here, being a part of our family.
They are following up on. Bear with me, guys, because I'm constantly scanning to see if anything is going on here. And
yeah, true, Lindsay. I disagree because if the abductor said she was deceased, he risked not being paid.
Yeah,
but they want her body back.
I think that they're playing. I think this abductor is absolutely. I just think that they're playing. Bullshit. To be honest with you.
I do too.
They're doing okay.
Delaying time or doing something, putting them down a rabbit hole. Yes, sadistic. I agree. No, not yet. Yeah, wasting time. Yeah. But why? Think about it. Why would they be wanting to waste time? Why play that game? Like
They're
what
to get ahead of it.
Yeah, get ahead of them. Are they moving around? I don't.
Nope, I think they're sitting in a hotel room right now.
My
In opinion, though.
Paid cash motel room on the side of the highway, maybe. Quick exit.
No, there's something dirty going on. Okay.
Someone. I don't think we know that. Do we know that, Justin? Do we know when the last transmission to her heart monitor?
That was the last time. Scene has not changed at Nancy Guthrie's house this afternoon. Pima County Sheriff's parked in the front of the house. No new info has been released yet. Okay. Is this it?
Yes, 2:28. The pacemaker cut off. You guys, AM.
Yep.
That's what I'm gonna write it in chat, but my fingers are. Thank you, Jam to the Jam. Pop over from clutch to send. Oh, thank you, Jam. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Always good to see you. Very good to see you.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this up while we go do this.
And that's another thing, Justin, too. Why did they connect? Why did they contact KOLD? Why didn't they contact the other local news?
Because they know they're local. These people are local. And here. These people are local. Okay, here we go. This was it. This is brand new.
Okay, guys. All right.
God, it took me forever. I got 5,000 tabs open in my brain and 2,000 tabs open on my computer, guys, and no sleep. Okay, Jam to the Jam, thank you so much. Really do appreciate you, my friend. I just catch up on the 2 labs. Thank you for everything. You guys are amazing. Not as amazing as you, Jam. April Sanchez, welcome as well to the Pearl family. Thank you so much. You are a legend, Jam, and April, and NJ. In catnaps. I love a good catnap too. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Pearl family. You are a legend. And thank you so much again for gifting that to me as well. Thank you so much, my dear. You're a rock star. Okay, here we go.
Thank you all.
We are on the cutting edge of every second of what's happening in this case.
He is a retired Navy SEAL commander and former hostage negotiator. I just want to build off of Alicia's incredible reporting there as we watch the live pictures. What do you make of what you're seeing over in the grounds there right now? It looks like they're still sort of working perhaps in a water or sewer line there, also working around some of the vegetation on the grounds.
Well, obviously, intelligence has come in, maybe from the second ransom note that haven't released the details publicly, but it gave some more insight because the kidnappers have to prove that they have Miss Guthrie in custody and in their possession, if you will. And maybe that is what's driving this new investigation. But again, the officials are being very tight-lipped at this point. There's such media focus, and I think that the constant media circus is only complicating efforts. But I think personally, this is exactly what the abductors want. They're doing this intentionally, and I think they're more interested in less in money and more in exposure.
Oh God!
And they're getting everything they asked for.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Dad.
If it might be useful for investigators to work with local Spanish television, there is a wide and diverse population in that area. Maybe that could also, again, help get word out. If you see something, say something. Does that happen in the course of investigation at all? Do they sort of send messages out broadly to different communities?
Well, this is a unique case. Again, it's being fueled, the virality of the story, the public pleas by Savannah and her siblings, begging for a proof of life, wanting to say, hey, we will pay which I think if they're, and as I understand, she's made a commitment that they're going to pay the ransom without confirming proof of life, which is a catastrophic mistake. I think the media exposure.
Hey, Daff, can you find that?
Is exactly what
I just sent
the
you.
abductors wanted. They're getting what they want.
We need to
right
check
now,
that out.
They're willing to have someone
That could be big.
potentially send millions of dollars in Bitcoin that it's going to be very hard to trace back.
I don't. Okay,
for
hold
no
on.
gain. And I think, but this is what's driving this story. And it's taking other stories off the news. And I think there's multiple other layers we need to be looking at, about the motives of the kidnappers themselves.
Yeah, and I think it's fair. People have said, listen, people go missing all the time. I do think, however, this is a circumstance that is an unusual and a unique one. And I think it's fair to say it's not every day that someone of national note has a parent go missing in such a way. There was apparently, at least my understanding is, and Alicia alluded to this, as did Jonathan Hunt, Saturday night, investigators were back over at Annie Guthrie's home. Is that just sort of dotting I's and crossing T's? You sort of keep going back over to the home of different family members. Walk me through the thinking behind going back over, taking more pictures, or maybe removing items.
Well, bottom line is, in a lot of kidnappings, it's usually, many times there are family members or relatives involved. There's internal family jealousies. There's resentment with maybe one sibling who's done very well and the others who haven't. So they've got to overturn every stone. And when more intelligence come in, they need to go back. And that's why you're seeing this exhaustive. I mean, we're at day 8 of this crisis.
Oh, did y'all see this business card?
Nancy Guthrie is supposed to be on daily meds. She presumably hasn't had in a week. So I think everything is ratcheting up, and why they're going after anything and everything, including going back to family members to rule out all possibilities.
Let me ask you, as a former hostage negotiator, what is the message you're trying to get out to the apparent abductors in this circumstance? I thought the family, with their videos, have really done an effective job, Dan, of not just humanizing what's happening, but also sending messaging out there saying, listen, we understand, we are in contact the best way we can with you, we will pay. I think they're handling this the right way. As a former hostage negotiator, is there anything more that ought to be happening?
Well,
guys, we're going to pause this right here. Brian Inton has just did an update. Got mods, will y'all drop Brian's channel, please, as well? I'm sure everyone knows who Brian is.
Mine, I think. Oh, I'm not mine.
Behind the house, which I'm going to get into in this episode. I'm also going to go over everything that I saw late last night at Annie Guthrie's house when the deputy showed up there. And I have and this is really helpful, I have a county sheriff's detective who just recently retired. Yeah. And he is going to help me break down a lot of what we're seeing. It's all coming up in this episode of Brian Inton.
Really?
All right, hey guys. So again, I'm outside Nancy's house. If you're wondering what this big white thing is, this is what we use for our TV hits, and it's so hot out here today. It's been so sunny that I was just gonna do my show under this too, because at least it's shady, But it's been there's been a lot of activity over the last 24 hours. Obviously, there was the Savannah Guthrie new video that she made where she said she's willing to pay. And again, my heart just goes out to her and her family. The whole thing is just, I was just talking to one of my colleagues out here. I'm super close to my mom. I'm an only child. And if this was my mom, I would just be wrecked. So the strength that Savannah Guthrie is showing is pretty incredible. And so my heart goes out to her and her family.
Thank you, Shannon.
But in terms of the latest and everything that's been happening here outside Nancy Guthrie's house, there's been some action today. And depending on when you're watching this, today is Sunday. There were some deputies that showed up earlier and then were in the backyard or behind Nancy Guthrie's house and opened up what looked like a manhole cover, and then had a long stick that they were pushing into the manhole cover, which it seems like it's a septic tank. A few of you all messaged me and said you thought that it was a water tank. I'm not really sure. One of my sources was telling me normally they would use that pole to, again, it sounds kind of, I hate sounds kind of graphic, but they would use it to like probe for a body to see if there's anything down there.
That's true.
So they were doing that. That seemed to be their main focus today when they were out here, and they were here for about an hour and then left. And besides that, it's been relatively quiet here at Nancy Guthrie's house, besides just sort of patrolling the area. And they have still been canvassing and going door to door and that kind of thing, just looking for anybody who has any information. There was also a lot of activity last night.
After this, guys, we got to show you something.
I was posting a lot on
We're on
YouTube,
it. We're on it.
Because I was out there late last night.
This is crazy.
Basically, we got word that there were these 3 deputies that showed up to Annie Guthrie's house. We didn't know, at first I didn't know if they were like FBI or deputies, but when they left, I was able to look and see they had like a deputy logo on their side. They were there for 3 hours. There were three of them from what I could count. They showed up, they went inside, and they had some equipment that they brought inside, and then we could see flashes from inside. We could see light flashes, which they were taking pictures inside. It was pretty obvious. At first, they were just taking pictures near the garage area. I could see through the windows, but then I was watching, and you could see they were moving throughout the house. They were taking pictures in different parts of the house. They were there for about 3 hours. They had blue gloves on, I noticed when they came out. And after being there for 3 hours, came out, got in the cars, didn't say a word, and then slowly drove off. So the timing is interesting because remember, this was happening around the same time that, or a little bit after that Savannah Guthrie had put her video out, saying that they would be willing to pay. And I can read, you've probably seen the video by now, but what she said was, I wrote down the verbatim. She said, "We received your message and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us and we will pay." A lot of people have read into this that they think Nancy is not alive based on what Savannah said there. I'm not sure. I mean, we could read into it a million different ways, but it's just tragic, regardless of what way you read into it. And that video came out, and then afterwards is when the deputies showed up at Annie Guthrie's house. What they're looking for there, I don't know. I didn't see them searching outside at all. They seemed pretty focused on the inside, and were they just taking pictures inside? I'm not sure. But it was interesting timing. It was interesting that they came there late at night. And sorry, I'm just checking for one other thing I wanted to tell you guys about. Yeah, they were in and they were out and they left without saying a word. So I have something interesting. I interviewed a man named Kurt Dabb. He's a former Pima County Sheriff's detective. So Pima County, of course, is where we are. He was a homicide detective there for years. He has some really interesting insight into what he thinks is going on, what was going on at Annie's, and then also just big picture what's going on with the Pima County Sheriff's Office, because a lot of people have questioned whether they're really prepared for an investigation like this, mistakes that were made early on, things that the sheriff has admitted to. Why did they open up the crime scene so early? So it's interesting to get this insider perspective because he still knows people there and he was there for a very long time, Kurt was. So I want to play this interview that I got with Kurt for you guys. So Kurt, you worked for Pima County Homicide for how long?
7 years total.
And how long were you at the department?
I was at the department for a little over 20 years.
Okay. So thank you for talking to me.
Sure.
Just with your experience and knowing the area locally is really helpful. I just want to start with the most recent thing. Last night I was out there at Annie's house, and we saw 3 deputies come, and they had not a ton of equipment, but one bag and box. They went inside, and they were inside for about 3 hours. Okay. We saw flashes, definitely camera flashes from different rooms in the house. What do you think was happening?
Well, they were obviously sent back there to find something. How that something came about, I don't know. I'm sitting on the outside like you, but it could have been through an interview. It could have been through some of the forensic stuff that they had sent out to be processed. So There's a myriad of reasons why they could have been back there. But suffice to say, at least they were back there, following up and continuing the investigation.
The one I saw was wearing blue gloves.
Okay.
Do you think they were just taking pictures?
Well, I mean, you got to think about it again. It should be treated as a crime scene, whether it's Nancy's house or Annie's house. So you want to make sure that you're not going to leave any evidence that
I can put the pictures together.
So that's why they were wearing gloves, I'm sure.
Trying to get a better shot because the one is dark.
We don't know.
So I'm looking through videos.
They brought one brown bag out, but he didn't seem like he kind of tossed it in the car. Like I think it was more maybe what he was, some kind of work.
Sure, it could have been,
gotcha.
It could have been scraps or garbage. They could have collected, some pieces of evidence in there. Maybe they were fingerprinting. Maybe they were collecting DNA. Maybe they were simply just taking photographs. And that's the stuff, that they may have brought out. It could have been trash from, their processing, or it could have been pieces of evidence.
Are you surprised that they were just doing that now? I mean, it's been 7 days.
Right. Well, it's not really a surprise if you think of it in the grand scheme of things, where you're furthering an investigation and you're getting more information as it goes. So you may have to go back to the scene of the crime, or other places that you just discovered may have been part of a scene of a crime. I think what my concern is maybe that house should have been processed the same day as the first house. And I don't know if it has been. I don't have any inside information, but from the outside, that's kind of what it looks like, is maybe that stuff wasn't done first, and they had to go back because they did get some type of information.
I don't think so,
Would
Daph.
it be normal for just 3 deputies to
similar, but
crime scene tape up?
I'll keep looking tonight to open up the big
like
screen.
In Nancy's house, when the FBI
got some
came
new
back, it
stuff
was a
on
big
it.
production. What does that say?
Well, it doesn't say a whole heck of a lot. It could be those
April,
3
welcome.
detectives
Thank you
were
so much, my friend.
tasked at a
Welcome.
briefing, which they should be having multiple times a day, or at least once a day, daily.
Oh, we're gonna
because you're
read.
getting
We'll
new
read that
information
thing
in.
though in a second.
So it could have been simple as
Little
a
Texas,
sergeant
38
or a lieutenant or a
months,
captain
rock
saying,
star.
"Hey, we need to go back to the house and get this. Let's keep it low key. We don't want cause a lot of trouble in the neighborhood. There's already enough ruckus going on, at the other scene." So maybe that's what it was, just to go in low key and not make a big disturbance.
Is the timing strange that they went at night?
I have the police report last night.
With them taking stuff out?
No, when the police showed up there.
No, because you got to go when you find the information. So maybe it was something they just discovered yesterday in the afternoon.
Before we get on to this right here, guys, we were talking, Daph and I, we were looking at this guy who did the ransom letter.
Mm-hmm.
The ransom letter. Remember the fake ransom letter? His name is Derek. How do you pronounce his last name? Kaella?
Kaella, maybe?
Yeah, he's 42 years old, California musician, known as, quote, secret mutilator. Swear to God. Hold on.
Yeah, that's weird.
Let me pull this up.
It's very weird.
Secret mutilator.
Weird.
It's weird that he's in a band too, and he's like in all this depressing
similar
stuff.
music. Coincidence? What's his age? Do we use it in 40s? How old is Tomias? Sorry.
Tommaso.
Tommaso, there you go. Robin.
Look at this.
How old is he?
42-year-old California musician known as the Secret Mutilator, and recently arrested for sending a hoax Bitcoin ransom demand to the Savannah Guthrie family, whose mother, Nancy, has been missing since January 31st. We'll just say Derek allegedly texted the family asking for Bitcoin in exchange for Nancy's safe return. Okay, a couple of things right there. Think about this. This man texted the family. Why isn't the real person texting the family. It says this one texted the family. He was charged with transmitting a demand for ransom interstate commerce utilizing a telecommunications device with intent to abuse, threaten, or harass. All right. Catela's musical persona, secret mutilator, is described as slash and burn modern sound terrorist, terrorists, and features provocative music and merchandise. His last post on Instagram was for a beat called Unalived, Murdered, by Words on January 20th. Apart from his music, he has a history of financial crimes, including involvement of LA embezzlement scheme that stole over $430,000 in unemployment benefits. Is it just it's just weird to me.
Yeah, check your messages. I don't know, coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences, so and you know, it is possible. This one's 42, the other one's 52 allegedly, or 50. Oops, I apologize. Look at those pictures of him. That's from his Instagram. Ugh. I don't like that.
Kind of looks related.
They had to have a briefing and formulate a plan, a course of action, and then they went back. So that stuff could happen at any point in time.
You saw the latest message from Savannah?
I saw the message last night.
Yeah. What do you make of
it?
Look at this, guys. 1 second.
Yeah, that last name is Italian, isn't it? Let's see.
Look at this right here. Same kind of scene.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like same kind of bar scene, it feels like.
Yeah, but just more like futuristic, like than before.
No, it's just a more modern photo.
Modern, there you go. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Very weird. Very weird.
Well, again, being from the outside, but using my training and experience, thinking back on the, numbers of homicides that I've investigated, I don't think it's going to have a positive outcome, of Nancy being returned alive. I think it was more of, this is just a guess, thinking it was more of, hey, we intended to bring her back to you.
I feel like,
circumstances.
I feel like you never know if there could be a connection. You just never know. I think I don't know if there's a coincidence in that or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird.
Weird, downright weird. I'm looking up the origins. It says Spain or maybe Italy.
What his last name?
Yeah, is it Spanish or Italian?
Hold on 1 second.
I'm looking it up.
Oh yeah, I need to show y'all that business card thingy as well in a second.
The surname Calella has roots in both Spanish and Italian.
But they're just the same type. No, the family is at a hotel and he is at a hotel allegedly as well, but by himself.
Happened, but we still need to get paid, and we'll return, her remains to you or let you know where they are for X amount of money. But that's just me. That's just my feeling on what I saw last night. I'm praying and have been praying that, she is returned whole and healthy. But last night,
maybe seeking justice, you could be right.
Scared, caused me some concern about that happening.
It's so unusual that we have the video coming out, but then also the search at Annie's house. Yep. And I mean, could there be multiple theories that they're working at the same time?
Look, I mean,
I agree, Claudia.
I've never seen anything like this. My 7 years in homicide, 20 years as a cop. investigated a couple of kidnappings, but I think for the most part, kidnappings, especially in this local neck of the woods, southwestern Arizona, a lot of it has to do with cartel-related kidnappings, drugs, smuggling, people smuggling, avocado smuggling, whatever.
Well, they haven't cleared anybody yet, Susan.
This is
you know what I mean?
I don't think that has anything to do with what this case is. But then again, you could have somebody that jumped on the bandwagon right away, saw what was going on, sent a ransom note, just trying to extort money from Miss Guthrie and her family, like we did with the one or two others, one of which, was arrested. And it could be a red herring. And they're still trying to figure out where she is. So, yeah, it's a bit confusing.
I agree.
The area
whenever something happens to your
lives 10
mom,
minutes from Nancy.
you're never the
live right in
same.
this area, so you're very familiar with the area. Is it a quiet area normally? I mean,
Nancy's and
Annie's.
Yeah, absolutely. This is an extremely quiet neck of the woods. I mean, most of the houses are on 1 acre lots. This whole area was bought by the Genemattis family back in, I think, the 40s, and then subdivided the lots. And, that's where it is. It's not like in the city proper, city of Tucson. We're on the outskirts. We're in the city. Everything's, bunched up next to each other. So, yeah, it's very peaceful. The type of crimes that occur up here are, car break-ins, burglaries. Obviously, we've had, a few homicides throughout the years. We have a lot of transients that live in the area, a lot of sex offenders that are in this, neck of the woods.
That's the guy. I wonder if he got the heat, if they caught him and they got the heat on him, and perhaps he might have spilled some beans. Mod, when the video of Tommaso's band was being played earlier, at some point, info, one of the song titles was Secret Mutilate.
Do you think it's a coincidence that, number one, he sent it to TMZ? He's in a band. They look very similar. Same type of bands. Do you think that they have crossed paths along the way? I'm going to have to dig more into
from each other.
Yeah, it's not far at all. A lot of people go across borders with the Arizona, California, and Nevada.
But Dav, his music persona was Secret Mutilator, is described as slash and burn. This person saying one of the song titles of their band was Secret Mutilator.
Oh yeah,
But this guy's persona is Secret Mutilator.
Yeah, it's described as slash and burn modern sound terror.
But why does it say Secret Mutilator?
I don't know.
Why is are they saying Tommaso has a Secret Mutilator song?
No, this guy here, the Kalila guy.
But this person saying there was a song called Secret Mutilator.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, here, let me check. Give me a second. I'll check. Give me a second. I'll check.
1 second.
I just got to go into my history. Give me a second and I'll check. I can go through their songs. Videos. Were they playing with them maybe? Hold on. Early Black performing transmission. Early Black. I wonder if I can find some old flyers or something that was printed. I wonder if I don't see one. I don't see one from Tommaso's band that says that. You see, the Early Black performs Give Me a Sign, but there's not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not. I can see if I can find any kind of flyers. Maybe one of them opened for the other or something.
I mean, that's possible.
Yeah.
Show the pic of the band. I can pull it up again. 1 second.
Apocalypse, Early Black, Freedom to Sanity.
This is the band again.
Yeah.
Right here. And they got his non-subscribers.
Yeah, let's look at the playlist. Ooh, there's a bunch of playlists. Let's see if this guy's band is in the playlist. Nirvana is one of them. Okay, Early Black is... cool stuff. What was the name of that guy's band again? Oh, I have it right here. Mutilator. I'm gonna have to. This will be a little bit. Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me. Seeking Justice. Yeah. That's not my style of music at all. At all.
So it's very quiet, but there is that underlying criminal element that, you know, every once in a while will rear its ugly head.
Would it be an easy place to get away from? I mean, it's very dark out there at night.
It's extremely dark on this side of town.
We are now 25 hours from purported ransom note money deadline for the multi-million-dollar payment in the abduction for Nancy Guthrie. Demands.
Here's the website. I sent it to you. Bandcamp.com. Yeah.
One time at Bandcamp.
Yeah, that's what it says. Bandcamp. One time at Bandcamp.
And what is the website? I don't understand.
I just sent it to your phone.
I know. I'm pulling. I got it up, but what is it like?
It's just his website that shows all his little thingies.
This is his website.
Yeah, Secret Mutilator Music, Los Angeles, California.
Look at this.
Down electric punk outfit. Secret Mutilator comes bashing onto the scene in a big way, raw and energetic.
Secret Mutilator total submission.
Here's Discogs, whatever the heck. It's on Spotify even. It's on Spotify, his music.
Ooh, he's got an Instagram and Facebook here.
Yeah, SoundCloud, Spotify. What if I put in Facebook?
What a creep.
Yeah. Hey guys, let's go watch Secret Mutilator tonight. Ooh, it's making my neck itch.
No, he's got like pictures of like boots and stuff, like
hideous, obscene, violent, and young, it says on there. Yep.
It doesn't even make sense at all. These people are... I doubt there will be any more communication. No, there's not going to be... I mean, the one had already passed. You know what I mean? The one had already passed the way it is. Hopefully Secret Mutilator isn't as bad as... Oh, God. Sometimes you read them out loud and you're like,
yeah,
I read that out loud.
You know, but listen,
I'm not a fan.
Tomas's band is the music in his playlist is just as...
It's the same.
It's the same. It's the same
weird
stuff. Yeah. I'll do a deep dive and see if I can find some old flyers or something to see if maybe one opened for the other, or I don't know. I'll look into
this,
it.
Guys. Check this out. Oops,
dark craziness.
Here he is.
Heartburn. Gives me heartburn.
It's 2018. That was him in 2018.
What? What is he doing?
He's laying on the concrete while people are around him.
Looks like someone spilled a drink. I agree. Scary movie, exactly.
What Torn Apart presents
Right, Dan?
Valerina.
I think so too, Dan Grendel. I honestly think they crossed paths somewhere. There has to be some type of flyer, something from. I'm gonna look into it. Were they open for one another, or
Oregon, Washington, Utah, Colorado, Missouri, Iowa. He gets around.
do you see nothing?
Secret mutilator distress mistress.
Phoenix, Arizona. It just says the 26th.
I mean, he obviously gets around, so October 10th, 2020.
Okay, so for you guys coming in, we're basically going the guy that did the fake ransom note, right?
Ooh.
He has the same type of like band that Tomas has, right? They're both the same kind of genre. And it's just strange, right? And we're wondering if they ever crossed paths maybe before or something, allegedly, just speculating
Can you
here.
look that up? Look up Article Parade.
Article Parade.
Dark electropunk project out of sunny LA, originally a boy-girl duo, but now so alone. Derek Des Roche continues the wild irrelevance that makes a secret mutilator performance. Drinks snatched from the audience, fist fights with sound guys, mic cables. What? Are you reading this?
What?
Sound guys, mic cables noosed around the neck and head first falls off stage, all constitute what is described as a typical secret mutilator show. Once we even seen him choke on confetti. The SM Horror Show has embarked on multiple U.S. Mexico tours and one Europe tour, during which Italy's Slimmer Records. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Italy's Slimmer Records added Secret Mutilator to their mostly European roster, calling SM the best post-industrial music out of right now. As for most live acts in 2020, Secret Mutilator encouraged its own grinding halt when in South America and European tours, with Lovatrax and the Wheel were canceled just 3 days before the embarkment.
Yeah. That's... Deborah said that Tomas's band opened for the Psychedelic Furs. You know who that is, right? Like in the late 80s? Oh, is it early 80s? You know who they are. Didn't they sing the China Girl song? Am I wrong, or?
No idea.
Yeah, they're popular. We're popular. But I mean,
it's weird. It's very weird that there's a lot of seemingly connections without there being connections. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that it's a lot of very coincidental links. Furs nowadays, yeah, I know.
Furs? What's furs?
No, the 80s band, the Psychedelic Furs.
Oh, I don't know.
You know that movie Pretty in Pink, where they had the...
I don't watch movies really hardly.
It was like an old one. Seeing Pretty in Pink, yeah. Just
I think he put his Instagram account on private.
Just now? We were just looking at it.
It's not letting me do it.
Oh my
No,
God.
that was Facebook I was showing you.
No, but I was just looking at his Instagram. I thought, hold on.
It's not letting me view it.
Oh, wait. No, maybe not. Yeah, no.
It says no Instagram account found.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, when you click on it. Nope. What about Facebook? Let me see. That's still up, but yeah.
He's watching, Golden Pearl says.
Probably. Remember what Daniel did?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot of times they're watching. Absolutely. Yeah. A lot of times they're watching.
Nope, it's on there. Should I follow him? I don't really want to follow him, but it's on there. Look. I clicked the link off of Google. So it's working.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Michelle. Oh.
What did Michelle say?
She said that. Yes. He also worked for Bush. He worked for President Bush.
Who did?
Savannah's husband, Michael Fieldman. He worked for the Clintons. Yeah. He also worked for President Bush. Like he did. You want me to follow him, Deborah? You follow him. I'm just joking. It would
be extremely easy to,
Oh, sorry. It was playing. Do you want to see some?
Oh, no. I was just laughing at Deborah.
He's followed by 1,000 people. Last time he posted was January 20th. The last thing he posted was January 20th, and it was unalived, MURDERED by words.
Mm-hmm. In the music.
His intro, hideous, obscene, violent, and young.
That's friggin' weird, man.
I don't understand why people are so... Yeah, Wally.
Freaking creep.
Like, what is so appealing about gore? Like in a fun way that these people try to project it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it, I don't know about you, but if I went to see a band, falling on my head and getting choked out by a mic doesn't sound like a good time to me. Call me crazy.
Mm-mm.
Call me crazy. But don't understand it.
I agree.
Commit a crime and get away. You have a lot of avenues approach in Annie's neighborhood, much like mine and Nancy's. There's multiple routes to come in and come out. So we have a main thoroughfare here, Oracle Road. The highway is 4 miles to the west of us, down Ina or Orange Grove or River Road. I don't know how many, traffic cameras. I see, we have a couple here, but they're not monitored by law enforcement. They're monitored by the DOT, the Department of Transportation, to monitor the traffic. And I don't know how long, they hold video in the cloud or whatever, but those are some things that I would, be looking at. A quick avenue of escape. The highway is right here.
News.
The main freeway is right over there.
CTV News is saying, damn. Too many tabs open. I lose it. Is saying that former FBI saying the family is not ruled out by, in the disappearance of Mrs. Guthrie.
Mm-hmm.
Former FBI agent says family members not ruled out in Nancy Guthrie kidnapping. Ken Gray told CTV News that there is always a possibility a family member could be involved. Quote, despite the fact that Savannah Guthrie is participating in the negotiations here to get her mother back, she and her husband, everyone remains a potential suspect. I don't think Savannah is the one I'm looking at. but still nonetheless.
So there's cameras abound. It's just whether or not, we're able to get access to them and see if there's anything on there.
You were on the inside for a long time here. You know Pima County.
Yes, sir.
They've been under the microscope. A lot of people are questioning things that they've done. Do you think they're prepared for this?
Well, look, when you're conducting an investigation such as this, there's a lot of things that can go right and there's a lot of things that can go wrong. You're getting bombarded. I mean, I can't even imagine. I worked the Gabby Giffords case. I was in homicide at that time. I was at the Safeway for nearly a week. And the amount of tips that come in, they range from the wackadoo to what you think would be normal. Psychics, you're just getting bombarded with those things, and you have to suss your way through that to determine.
I really think Nancy is okay. Thank you, Kelly. I think Nancy is most likely under our nose, so to speak. I think she's that close.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I can agree with that.
Let's see. New sub from Nova Scotia, Canada. Hello, welcome.
Who was this guy here?
Right here?
Talking to Brian, yeah.
He's talking to a local police officer that was talking about what they're doing
and what you're not.
Okay. Thank you.
I think at the sheriff's department in the past, few years since I left, there's been a mass exodus, which has drained the department of experience. I've heard things, whether they're true or not, it's just information that I've heard, is that the average experience for a patrol deputy is like 3 years. That's a baby cop, right?
Mm.
A year in academy and field training, and now you're out on the street. Mistakes are going to be made, and I think that has happened. The same thing in the homicide unit is all of the tenured men and women that worked there that had years and years of homicide experience, working half of what the city of Tucson got every year. So we're looking at between 15 to 20 homicides a year. We used to investigate when I was in. Now they're averaging in the county maybe 4 or 5 a year. And the detectives that are in homicide, that makes them less experienced because they're not having the exposure to real life homicides. Just because you're in homicide doesn't mean you're the case agent.
So, someone sent me this article, and it's talking about the main factors of Savannah Guthrie's missing mom could have motive other than money. And Parade spoke with retired NYPD Sergeant Joe, can't even pronounce his last name, about motives in missing persons case. And you generally think like sex, or love, money, and drugs. But he said those are the 3 biggest motives that people do this stuff, like kidnappings and unaliving people. But in this situation like this, you also have to consider a revenge factor, a cover-up factor, meaning that the person found out something within the family and now they're trying to keep it under wraps, that kind of thing. The investigator gather, and they sit there and they huddle up, so to speak, and they try to create these hypotheses and listen, just kind of like we're doing. Most people are victimized by someone they know, and that's always the starting point. And then you let the evidence in the information direct you in which one of the categories it's going to be, end quote, he adds. And that's exactly what I was saying earlier. They went to this house first, right? They went there. to Tommaso and Anna's house. Something made them go back.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Something made them go back. And then something made them go back again. The evidence keeps, in my opinion, thank you, Claudia, love you too, darling. The evidence, in my opinion, keeps making them go back. They're just following that evidence. And by the body of water in the Drew Clean, Annie could have been disinherited. I think there's a cover up of something, and I think it is one of the two, either money or shame in somehow. And when I say shame, I mean not being embarrassed because they're kind of a higher status,
like low self-esteem type.
Well, just how people might perceive you.
Yeah, like not as. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Being embarrassed about
because he's
your financial situation, your lifestyle, something like that. Debt, PDF file. Yes.
How do you know, Debbie? Do you see Debbie's comment?
Yeah, I saw that, but I don't know where she's getting that.
I feel it was a will change or something, but that's just me.
Did you get the Bitcoin? We're waiting on our end for the transaction. He had both of their cell phone numbers, and that text sounds like a personal text, and he knew them and not like a...
I haven't seen
that. They just dropped my number in chat.
Yeah, I just put his number in chat, guys.
There you go. I just dropped it again.
Yeah, there
Debbie,
you go.
I also heard that. Justin, I think you're onto something. I mean, it's
well, usually, I mean, if it's regarding an elderly person, usually it's over like a will change, or if allegedly, if it's something to do with the family. And family usually fights over stuff like that, which we all know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's weird how she was just there like 3 months ago, and now this is happening. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Could something
and she was ready to go?
Yeah, like they got together in that 3 months to update something. Do you see what I'm saying? And someone didn't like their, I don't know. But what else could it be? Like, it doesn't seem like a robbery. They took her. I mean, robbery of her, but not of anything else. Like, for all we know, they left everything there. Like, nothing. No. Now, the car they did take for forensics, but...
Did y'all see this? Look at this picture of Nancy and the kids.
Oh. I love the older pictures like that.
This is her profile.
No.
Look here. She's in New York here. Oh.
That's pretty.
The Western frontier. Can't imagine living in a horse and buggy like that. She's got her wine glass. Oh, look at her. Look at the glacier there.
That's so pretty. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's so sad.
It's just a very crazy thing that this is happening.
Yeah, it's like a movie.
It really is.
It really is like a movie. What's that? What was that? Oh, never mind. That was something else.
Political. I don't want to play it. So.
Okay, I apologize. I thought it was something on her page. I apologize.
Very weird. Maybe one of the properties. She's like a specific. She likes the specific tequila. And we went over that video the other day.
Do you want me?
Go ahead.
Someone posted a video of
please
the sisters, just her body language. Do you want to play that? Or do you want, okay, I didn't know how you felt about that.
It's just someone else's opinion, I guess. Whose is it?
It's just on Facebook.
It's fake. 1 second. Someone send me something.
Yeah, I just feel like why, if they really wanted the Bitcoin and they were really doing it for the money, for the Bitcoin, wouldn't they had already made a deal, you guys? Like literally the ball is in their court right now.
It's I don't believe that there's anything of her alive or anything like that.
I don't either.
At all. Are you? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't pull the thing up. I apologize.
Yeah.
This is someone's opinion, guys. It doesn't express what we are saying or anything. We're just wanting to hear this right here.
Yeah, this isn't us. This is just somebody's opinion.
She is without any medicine. She needs it to survive. She needs it not to suffer. We received your message and we understand. We beg you now
She kind of smiles.
to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us and we will pay. We feel them and we continue to believe that.
Yeah. Oh.
Are you playing?
Look nervous, Do you want me to play it again, you said?
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, it's very short. Yes, blink rate's very high, which can mean she's just nervous, She doesn't, I don't know, she doesn't seem like the person that's out. She seems more quiet, like reserved compared to her sister, who's out in the public all the time. She's more like, I don't know, just.
She gives like, I feel like she knows more.
I do too.
I'm going to feel horrible if I, otherwise, but I just.
I know. I'm with you.
Okay. I'd love that to hear what. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Sure. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh, let me remove this.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Am I Justin's sister? Yes. Sister from another mister.
Yes. We're going to go to the big DD, y'all. I love a big DD. Deception detective.
Yeah, but they're not fighting too hard to get this Bitcoin, though. That's the thing. Like, as they say, yeah.
BS.
Your message, and we understand.
A mailbox video.
We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
There's a brand new development in the Nancy Guthrie case, and it might be the most revealing one yet. So in today's video, let's break it down. I'm Deception Detective, an attorney trained in statement analysis. This channel exposes lies and manipulation. So if that's your thing, hit subscribe. For early access to new videos, over 60 exclusive videos, and other cool perks, consider becoming a channel member. Link in description. This case is developing fast. So instead of recapping the timeline to bring everyone to the table, I just want to highlight one specific thing I said in my last video before we get into this update. When the ransom appears to be an afterthought in a kidnapping, you're probably looking at a hoax or an inside job. So in the Nancy Guthrie case, I do think it is suspicious that the kidnapper was so professional and so meticulous that they didn't even get caught on camera, yet failed to leave any sort of calling card that only they and the police would know about at the crime scene. And I'm not talking about any of the other family members when I say this, but I don't think Savannah Guthrie is involved because of what she said in that ransom message. If you missed that video, don't worry, I'll link it below so you can catch up later. But the point is, I'm pretty sure Savannah is innocent, even if I'm not certain about her siblings. So with that context, let's watch this new update.
This morning, 1 week after police say Nancy Guthrie was abducted from her home in the dark of night, her children are grasping for some way to get their mother returned. Savannah and her siblings clutching hands in that Instagram post that begs, bring her home.
We received your message and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
Law enforcement sources told ABC News the message is the same one received Friday by a Tucson television station. The FBI and Pima County Sheriff's Department said they had been analyzing it, but the sources said they have not determined its authenticity. An earlier, also unverified message included a deadline of tomorrow.
Ever since the beginning, I've had a lot of questions about this case, like which specific family member is the one who dropped Nancy off at her house the night she was supposedly kidnapped. But after seeing this update, I have a new biggest question. Who is pushing for Savannah to pay this particular ransom over any of the others if it wasn't her idea? Because as far as I'm aware, there was no calling card or set of instructions left at the crime scene, nor have the Guthries received any proof of life. The only requests they've received so far, in my opinion at least, are from opportunistic scammers who are trying to take advantage of them. And sadly, that's not unheard of. It's not even the first time we would have seen it on this channel. If you've seen my series about little Dylan Ealer, you'll know that people sent his parents fake photos pretending to have kidnapped him and requesting ransoms in crypto. So who's pushing for this ransom request of all the requests they've received to be paid? Let's keep watching.
Any action taken on any ransom is ultimately decided by the family.
Savannah's gut-wrenching plea came at the end of the day with no new investigative leads. Hours later, officers seen leaving her sister Annie's home, but still there are no suspects, no video, and no proof the 84-year-old in fragile health is alive. It has been a week since she failed to show up at church and her family reported her missing. Nancy Guthrie, who appeared with Savannah from time to time on the Today Show, now appears on billboards in Phoenix, El Paso, San Antonio, and Houston. Investigators returned to her home, inspecting cameras on the roof and towing a car. The FBI went door to door in her quiet desert neighborhood, hoping someone may have noticed something in the wee hours of last Sunday morning. That's when police said in a 45-minute period, a doorbell camera was disconnected, a possible intruder was detected inside, and Nancy Guthrie's pacemaker disconnected from her phone.
A kidnapper so thorough that they knew to disconnect Nancy's pacemaker from her iPhone app, yet so sloppy that they forgot to leave instructions on how to get paid. It's
exactly. Think about that. First of all, 45 minutes or 43 minutes, actually, I think it is. Nobody is going to stay there for 45 minutes that doesn't know her. Nobody. Right? Number one.
They had to have been putting the cards into place for that long.
Number two, disconnected her, because it's got a thing on the wall where it monitors all of her in her phone, where it monitors her heart, right? And you're not going to leave a ransom letter. That's the whole reason you supposedly took her, right? You're not going to leave a ransom letter and say, I'm taking Nancy, you're going to pay me a bunch of money, $6 million. That's obviously the whole reason why because they didn't take anything else.
Nope. Well, maybe the camera on the door, but we don't know that.
Well, they did that to rip the shit off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Her car was still there, but I want to know why they took her car and put it in forensics. Was there something thrown in there before they took her?
I think they used, and this is my opinion only, I think they used her car to move her.
But the thing is, wouldn't they see that on camera though, on other people's?
Of course they would. They're going to see anybody's car.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like
Doesn't matter if it's the perpetrator's car or her car.
And then brought where to? Can we look around? Here, I'll ask you later.
Okay.
That other property is just on our freaking radar. I don't know
possible,
why.
But I doubt it. As I said in my last video, the far simpler explanation is that we're dealing with an insider, someone who knows Nancy intimately, her medical devices, her cameras, but doesn't know the first thing about collecting a ransom. Or maybe they just don't care about the ransom at all. Maybe they stand to gain some other way, like through an inheritance, or it's just a diversion to cover up some other crime like murder or manslaughter. On that note, listen closely to this next bit because this is my favorite professional opinion on this case as long as you read between the lines. I'll explain next.
Now let's bring in ABC News contributor and former FBI agent Brad Garrett. Brad, thank you for being with us this morning. It's been a week since Nancy was taken. We have that Monday deadline, the new message overnight from the Guthrie family. What does the timing indicate? And with it going into a week, is it likely that this is about money?
I think it is about money. And I also think that the release of the short message by the Guthrie family was very strategic. My guess is they had hostage negotiators working with them as far as wording, using like celebrate instead of surrender, or taking away from it like she's being held, which obviously she is if she's alive, hopefully. But it also tells the bad guys that we are serious about this, and maybe most importantly for the bad guys, that we're going to pay. And so we'll see. I think it sort of ratchets up what may happen on Monday one way or the other.
And as Aaron reported, Brad, we saw that this was a really pointed message there. Savannah Guthrie addressed the suspected kidnapper or kidnappers directly in that social media video. So what does that tell you?
Well, that tells you that, first of all, that the bad guys need direct connection to Savannah, because presumably she is the one that would ultimately come up with the money if they decide to pay.
To return our mother.
And Brad, you mentioned the possible vehicle of interest that could have been investigated. Where could the investigation be going from here?
So I will tell you that vehicle spots and even people spots, many of them don't amount to much. Maybe this will. I think they're really just banking on that a car showed up during the time frame that Aaron talked about. And that, is it related? Is it not related? My guess is they would have resolved that car.
Someone just sent me a very interesting text, and they said, in their opinion, Tom, how do you pronounce it? Tommaso. He is a big guy. He could definitely probably carry 150 pounds. He's a big guy, strong.
One way or the other by now.
I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I like his opinion because I think he's implying carefully that this was an inside job. After all, he said if this is about money, Savannah Guthrie is the mark, and obviously that makes sense. Whether it's a stranger kidnapping or an inside job, she's probably the only person in that family who could actually afford to pay a real ransom amount. I also like how he dismissed that mystery car that was seen at a Circle K. I haven't followed that thread at all because I think it's irrelevant. After all, if this was an inside job, like I think it is, the perpetrator's car was likely caught on camera, whether it was a Ring doorbell or a flock camera, you name it, but it was just ignored because the police weren't treating this as an inside job, at least until now. As we just saw in this update, investigators are searching Annie Guthrie, the sister's home. And if the posts on X are to be believed, this isn't just a simple walkthrough. They're using luminol. That's what you use when you're looking for blood. Now that the investigation has turned inward into the family and the inner circle, I think we're about to get a major break in this case within the next few hours. So make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss that video when it drops, and be sure to check out my John Benet Ramsey playlist and my other videos in this series on the end card. Until next time, stay true.
Thank you to our big DD.
Yes, I totally and when they say please return our mother, you notice how they all look into the camera. Like Annie's head's down, she looks up, and she kind of like makes this uncomfortable closed smile, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Savannah, she has her eyes right on there when she says, please return our mother. The brother's eyes are closed, but he looks up. So
thank you so much. Another day on the rock. Love that name. Her pacemaker would have sent a message while it was still connected. Yes. If her heart rate dramatically went up, if it did not, she probably knew the person. I mean, good point. Good point. And I agree with that. Regardless, I think her pacemaker's going to go up. I think they're going to be looking at her pacemaker even while, think about this, even while she was at dinner. If there was a conversation that was heated or stressful, when that happens, adrenaline goes through your body. When adrenaline goes through your body, your heart rate increases, your blood pressure increases, right? They're going to be looking back all at that, because that is going to tell a tale.
what about the phone though? Think about it. Could someone, if this person knew she had a pacemaker and they knew
she had a pacemaker, it's one they had to.
The phone, right? We know the phone was shut off, right? We were told the phone was shut off, the iPhone, right? But they were having troubles getting into it. Did they shut the phone off on purpose, knowing because of the pacemaker? Now, what could they go into that app that her pacemaker was connected to and delete any of that information?
No.
No? Okay.
Nope.
They can't do that. Okay.
Even if they did, even if they could, it's not going to do anything. They can get encrypted. Listen, the FBI can get encrypted. I don't give a damn what it is. Now, they have to work at it. That is true. They have to work at it. But the ICAC, the Internet Crimes Against Children, where they had that technician there, they are the best of the best. And just because it says Internet Crimes Against the ICAC, it doesn't mean that it is necessarily a crime against a child, or they're looking for child PE or anything like that. They are just the best techs that are out there, and they use like advanced tools, obviously, in encrypted end-to-end. Doesn't matter what it is. Call logs, text messages, deleted messages, timestamps, Facebook Messenger, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Instagram, Telegram, even Signal, which is Telegram. They can sometimes get Signal. It's sometimes, but it's very hard. But they can definitely get GPS locations, Wi-Fi networks connected to cell phone, significant locations, last known location pings, camera roll, metadata, deleted media, anything, just anything, absolutely anything.
Oh yeah, they can definitely get into it.
phone powered off, airplane mode at any specific time, factory reset, or if they attempted to it, find my phone, like the ID, Apple ID, tampering searches. It doesn't matter. They can just about almost everything except for like signal and stuff like that. Have a child they could have possibly been involved. That's really interesting though. The house she was living in was not a good place for her to live. It's too dark and it's not safe for a woman her age. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. I think this is a really safe neighborhood. She's lived there. She's literally lived there for since the 70s in this. I mean, I don't know if this specific house, but she's lived there for decades.
Yeah, it shows she bought it in 75.
I want to know why they carried out a white table and what they are carrying out last night. Last night they were carrying out bags of evidence.
Yeah, like a card table or something. Could that have been what they ate on that night? Or, I mean, I'm just speculating. Or maybe played a game on or something.
It sounds interesting, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, I got it. I want to show you the pastor. Nancy's pastor spoke on this. I want to show you this.
Oh.
We're going to keep to pray and to stand with Nancy Guthrie and her family. And we are seeking to just honor the family's privacy and their desires. It was communicated to me, pray. So we're going to keep praying through this horrific ordeal. For all of you that went or were able to see online, Wednesday's prayer vigil at St. Philip's in the Hills was beautiful. It was moving, and it was a powerful way for those in our community to gather together and to pray and to remember. And as all the candles were being brought up, what a powerful statement of our solidarity with Nancy and the Guthrie family. And I want to thank you again for being here, for your prayers. And again, we're thinking of the family in this incredibly difficult time. So I invite you to pray with me. Lord God, here we are in the valley of the shadow. And in these times, like all times, we turn to you in our hour of need and we cry out for mercy. We pray that out of darkness, light will shine. Oh God, this morning together, gathers your people. We pray for Nancy's rescue and her release. Bring her home safely. God, we want to lift up all who are missing or those who are held captive against their will. Jesus, you told us this. The Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve and to give his life a ransom for many. So we pray that you would deliver us from evil, Lord. We gather now. We pray for protection over Nancy right now in this moment, in body, mind, and soul. Oh God, send your angels to surround her and minister to her. And Lord, may she sense deep in her soul our prayers and our love right now, and prayers from this nation and all around the world. And we pray that the peace that passeth all understanding would guard the hearts and the minds of Nancy and her family, calm them in this storm. Lord God, bless and guide the authorities in their search for Nancy. Give them wisdom along every step of the path to her. Lord, we ask that you would soften the hearts of those who are responsible, that they might come forward and do what is humane and what is right. And we pray, God, for mercy and grace to prevail. And we pray all this in the name of Jesus, the Prince of Peace, who is our crucified and risen Lord.
Amen.
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 Okay.
No, okay, what are you saying?
That's not a very good comment.
You know, the 45 minutes, yeah, I think, you know, they were in there maneuvering around and maybe
Can you delete that comment?
Where?
You're not deaf, Kathleen. It's really bad. Earlier today, or last night actually, they were taking out her mail. Oops, let me do this.
Can't see it.
Did y'all see this?
Did somebody get it?
But the phone is a plant. It could have been anywhere. No, they'll know where it was. Taking it out with gloves.
Yeah, I think that because they were searching over there by that, like I said earlier, that little playhouse thing, or whatever that wood thing is that she's got out there the other day. And then they were searching the septic. So it makes me wonder if this person, that's why they were in there so long, is maybe throwing stuff out.
You see what Matt put here? When was this business card left at Nancy Guthrie's house? Was it before she disappeared or after? If it was done before, this could indicate that she was dealing with issues with someone prior. Does anyone have any photos of the front of her house before when she was reported missing? Everything that I've been able to find shows the card lodged into the frame. If you look at the image below, you can see what the woman who left the business card may have left it for. It's definitely possible that it could have been left after she disappeared, but law enforcement has missed quite a few things over the last week. Could they have missed this too?
We'll pull up the one I got. Look at the one I got. Doesn't show the card, does it?
What does it say underneath there?
I can't read that.
Adult
Let me see.
Something. Oh, this was the Adult Protective Services, wasn't it?
I don't know. Let me see. I have the actual photo here too. It's on my computer.
The camera is missing, so the card was placed after.
Yeah, it has to be, because the camera would take up that whole area.
I don't think they would miss a damn card in the door.
Exactly. They would see that.
Deborah
M.
Adult something. I swear it says adult.
Yeah, it's in there.
I looked at the card in the image you shared. It appears to be a business card for something affiliated with Arizona's Adults Probation Services, the state court system's probation support division. The text on the card seems to be reading something like Deborah M. Adult Probation Services, and possibly a contact phone to the office. The Adult Probation Service Division is a real unit within the Arizona Judicial Branch Administration Office in the courts, which supports county probation departments in Arizona.
Huh.
If someone threatened her or committed a crime involving her in an adult probation or being evaluated for probation, the probation staff may give her a card so she can report violations, get updates, ask safety-related questions, or know who to contact and conditions are broken.
Yeah, a little bit too late.
Yeah.
A little too late. And why is this person going on the property for? It's a crime scene.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't imagine what her family is going through. I love my mom. Whenever something happens to your mother or your father, it changes you. You're never the same. You are never, ever the same at all. It truly does change you. 1 second here. I just that was loud. I have a feeling. What time does the Super Bowl start?
It's already started, because I was like, I was wondering who. Yeah, it's already started. I'm trying to see if they're in, where are they at right now? They're in the last quarter. They're about to go into halftime, right? In quarter 2. They're about to go into halftime.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep, halftime now, yep.
Well, it's getting dark in Arizona right now, and hopefully... Okay, do you guys think tonight or tomorrow there's going to be an arrest, or after? 1, if you think tonight. 2, if you think tomorrow. 3, if you think after. Remember, tomorrow is the deadline. Tomorrow is the deadline.
Yeah, I think
1 tonight, 2 tomorrow, 3 after.
I thought last night too, but what are they waiting on? They're getting more evidence. They got a lot, it seems like.
Thank you, Rock, my baby.
3 tomorrow.
I thought my phone was found in Nancy. I thought the phone was found in Nancy's car. I was wondering why it was left in her car. I've not heard it being left in her car.
I thought it was left in her house.
In my opinion, maybe tonight. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, sugar.
Yeah, the Cash Patel gets here tomorrow, I think.
Yep.
They're not here.
So that's why I think it'll be.
Phone found in the house, from what I heard, guys.
I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be when everybody leaves tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But could be wrong.
Yeah.
Daff, do you have anything you want to show?
Not at this time. No, I pulled up. I don't see anything else everything's pretty quiet.
We've been here a minute.
Oh, yeah.
3.5 hours.
2 hours.
Well, I've been here 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
9-0. Seahawks winning. Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, there was something. Wait, give me a second.
What is it?
Let me see if this is new. Give me a second so I don't. Let me look real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, Seahawks are winning right now.
Let me see.
Oh no, this is from this morning. I apologize. I thought it said it was new. No, that's this morning. That was the pastor speaking. Yeah, I don't see anything.
Okay.
Yeah, some of these things say they were just put out, but it's.
Yeah, there's not really anything going on right now. Other than, they're checking that. So I've.
Do you? Oh yeah, that's.
Thank you, Lovely's house, guys. If you're, please hit that thumbs up button if you haven't yet. Whether you're here or in Daphne's. Tonight I'm going to pray.
They're showing halftime.
Okay. Who's doing the halftime show?
I don't know who's doing the halftime show, but
I want to go watch the halftime show. That's the only thing I care about. That and the commercials.
Yeah, the commercials, yeah.
Yeah. So guys, if anything breaks that's major, we'll be here. And Bad Bunny.
Who's Bad Bunny? We're getting old, Justin. We don't know.
I'm sure I know who Bad Bunny is.
My kids probably know.
Bad Bunny.
I remember Bad Barbie.
Oh, it's a guy.
Oh. Get out of here.
Bad Bunny. I'm sure we knew some of his songs.
Yeah, probably. Green Day is playing. Get out of here. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the Green Day. That's
I went
Bad
to a
Bunny.
Green Day concert a long time ago.
Why the NFL booked Bad Bunny for their halftime show?
I've never, yeah.
Green Day.
Jamaica. I want to go to Jamaica right freaking now. Get out of this cold.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting up to 20 tomorrow, so that shouldn't be bad.
I like Wednesday. After Wednesday, it's supposed to be over 35 for the next 2 weeks here. We have not hit 30 degrees in 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
This has been the most awful winter. Awful.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible winter.
Frigid. Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Well, we'll be back if anything major breaks. Check our shorts. Check our community post. All of that. And we'll keep it up to date on that if like anything.
Yes. Justin and I are sleeping with one eye open tonight.
Yeah. I didn't go to bed till like 4:30 this morning. I was on the phone.
Poor thing.
Yeah, I need to make some calls and see.
Oh. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you.
Oh, don't
Try
start
not to
that.
yawn.
Contagious yawnings. Thank you all.
Yeah, Susie. Yeah, Susie. I put that out earlier.
Years on.
I spoke on that earlier. The source told me that he denied a polygraph, allegedly denied a polygraph test, and that he is allegedly alone in a hotel room, not with the family, allegedly.
That's not good.
Being told.
Mm-mm.
No,
Not good at all.
Thanks, Justin. Go get some rest. No rest for the weary, and the righteous doesn't need any.
Mine is no rest for the weird. I'm always like, it's weird.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I turned my heater on like 90 in here. Ooh, my face is like red.
Doing this. Oh.
Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all so much for joining us. And Justin, I really appreciate you having me on. Even though I had
we do it together. So I'm gonna go eat. I haven't ate today. Nothing.
What?
Zilch. I have not ate today. Nothing.
Oh my
I
gosh. Yeah,
literally
you
have
go
been
eat.
running stupid.
Oh my gosh, go get you some food. Get some soup or something nice and warm.
All right, guys. Much love.
Yes.
Peace out.
Good night. Thanks.